Welcome to Hood Colors. Hood Colors for the hood. You only come on Hood Colors if your music really good.
Hood colors, colors, hood colors, hood colors, hood colors.
Welcome to Hood Colors, horse.
What up, niggas and bitches, kings and queens? Don't look at me retarded. You know your side. Welcome to another episode of the Hood Colors podcast. As you can see, a fuck nigga can't take my job, bitch. Today we have a very special guest. Did I say I'm your host, Blue Cocaine? See, this is what happens when you're worried about other niggas that's probably not even worried about you. Take a lesson from this, kids. Blue Cocaine here. I have a very special guest with me today. I'm going to let him introduce himself. He's smoking weed.
My name is Coley Xavier. Or Cole. Or Coley. Whatever you want to call me. As long as it's respectful.
Well, that was a lackluster introduction. Anyways. Huh. So, Mr. Xavier, with your pre-rolls and your weed that I can't smoke.
I'm sorry.
Everybody just comes up here and like forces their bad habits on me, and I don't like it. How are you today?
I am blessed. I could complain, but it wouldn't be worth it. So I am I'm happy to be breathing. I'm happy to be alive. I'm happy to be in Atlanta. I'm happy to be black. I'm happy to be able-bodied and the person that I am.
You know what I learned about complaining after somebody asks you, how are you today?
What?
They usually check out.
When you, like, if you complain, they just stop paying attention. Yeah, exactly.
They be like, so how are you? It's like, do you really give a fuck?
Right.
Because if my day is shitty today, like, I really want to, like, explain that to someone, but do you give a fuck enough to listen?
Even if my day is shitty, I usually, unless, like, I know the person, I'm not going to tell them. I'm going to just, because even if my day is shitty, I'm still blessed. So I try my hardest to always respond blessed when people ask how I've been doing, because I have been.
I find it awkward sometimes when I ask people how they are, and I don't give a fuck for real. I'm just doing it out of the courtesy, and then they're like, yeah, my dog died, and my car tire popped on the expressway, and I flipped my vehicle like 4 times.
Oh, man.
Like,
You don't give a fuck when somebody says that?
it's not that I don't give a fuck. It's I don't do well with trauma response. So like when things happen to other people, I don't do well in like comforting them, if that makes sense. I don't have a good comforting. I'm a good nurturer, don't get me wrong. Like I make sure you straight and stuff, but like to listen to that and then to have a valid response back, I'm like, so
One could say that nurturing and comforting are synonymous, though.
But there are definitely 2 sides to the coin. It's one coin. There's just 2 sides.
Heard.
So like I'm very like I'm a home nurturer, if that makes sense. So like I cook, I clean, I like know how to give affection and stuff. But if I was to ever come to me like bawling like I'm like,
just like
oh.
yeah
Yes, it's awkward. You hungry?
Is there something I can do for you? Like, what do you know what's in my skill set? What of my skills can I do?
This wasn't a part of the resume, right. So yeah, bro, I got some weed for you. I don't know what else to do after that. Right. I don't have any words of encouragement. Like, the most I got for you is it's gonna be okay.
I think you should just tell. I think because sometimes it's not always okay, and it isn't going to be okay. You should replace that with "I'm here for you."
But I'm not.
That's valid too.
But I'm not.
Okay.
Because when you tell people like I'm here for you, then they expect you to like actually be there for them.
Right.
But that shit's never reciprocated, so then I just don't offer that as a service.
I think we're getting down to the nitty gritty. I think you're scared of
This
a
just
lack
turned
of
into a fucking psychology
a lack of
episode.
reciprocation. That's what that is.
I don't want to do
Understood.
this shit for you, and you're not going to
It's
do it for
okay.
me.
Right? No, which is very, very valid. It makes sense.
But that's really not the case, though, because I don't expect anybody to do anything in my times of despair. For the most part, I like to go through those type of things alone.
I feel that.
So, yeah. Anywho, Mr. Xavier, what do you do? I know we saw you on an episode of, I think you were episode 2, season 1.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
you are a motherfucking vet.
What do? I rap, I write poetry, I act, I sing. I'm just, I don't know. I like to express myself. I'm a creative. I'm an artist.
That's why he's so articulate.
Yeah. I love words. Yeah,
He speaks with diction.
I try my hardest to. I try to be very, very specific with the words that I say. And if I'm not, I'm probably just like sliz or some shit.
Oh, he says specific and not Pacific. Anyway.
Right. Anywho, like you said.
Anywho.
Right.
So outside of just being an amazing creative, what else? What else do you do? You know, we're getting up in that age where everybody's having children and stuff.
and lives.
And being dads.
Right.
And moms.
Right.
Yeah, I haven't hit that brink of adulthood.
Me either.
Oh, what?
No, yeah, I don't have
No
children.
baby central? Oh, fuck them kids.
Yeah. Oh,
Except for truth, though, because
oh,
I'll
my
bust one of y'all motherfuckers' heads about that.
Right.
And I'll be, fuck you talking about?
Yeah, I have a handful of some kids that I care about. But no, I work for a nonprofit. This is like what I do to make money. I work for a nonprofit.
Ain't that crazy? Ain't that asinine as hell? This is what I do to make money.
Yeah.
I work for a nonprofit.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, come on. Yeah, nah. Fucking juxtaposition. Big ass oxymorons. Yeah, it's a nonprofit organization. I kind of don't want to shout their name out just because I'm smoking right now. Yeah, I'm not even going to do it.
It's bad for the brand.
But yeah, they be hosting like round table discussions and like, conferences for artists and for different cities. They'll go to, Chicago, New York, fucking Charlottesville, Omaha, Nebraska, Spokane, Washington. Random places that you don't know.
Specific
cities. These are the specific cities that I've worked on. Yeah, so So say they got, a conference with 100 people and this is on Sunday, like the last day, or Saturday, the last day. They'll say, oh, shit.
Oh, extra loud, too.
Hey, sis, I can't talk right now. All right. Shout out to my family.
Only because it was family teams,
Yeah.
but shit.
But
that just made me feel so unimportant. Continue.
My bad.
You
Yeah, so they'll go to these different cities and say like on the last day, you got however many X amount of people in the audience. They'll say, y'all are going to table 1, y'all are table 2, y'all are table 3. So sometimes you have anywhere from 6 to 11 tables for each city. And they just have conversations about stuff that needs to be had conversations about. Have a big deck of cards. It may say Trump. It may say black men make up 20% of the population of Atlanta, but make up 45% of the prison population of Atlanta. And they'll have like facts, like fucked up shit or just real shit, honest shit that people may or may not be aware of. And they just want people to have the conversations on it. So my job with this organization is to listen to these conversations. And I'm a metadata logger or a meta tagger. So I'll say, from 00 to 120, the participants introduce themselves, or I'll put the code for like introduction, and I just do that for these hour-long conversations. Sometimes it's boring as fuck. Sometimes it's funny as fuck. Sometimes I'm mad because people are saying some slick racist shit. Sometimes I'm like mad because they speaking on some shit that I care about. But it's I think it's necessary work.
Now you're my boy.
Yeah, that and tutoring. Yeah, I'll be tutoring.
You
people.
tutor the youth?
Shit, youth, college, high school, whoever, grown folk, whoever the fuck needs some tutoring, 25 to 50 an hour, depending on how much work I'm putting in. It's negotiable.
What type of tutoring is we talking about?
I mean, I was a proficient math student in my high school. Shout out to Cab County, shout out MLK, shout out Mr. Leaks. I was a top math student in my high school.
I hate math.
Yeah,
I'm
not
count this money though.
yeah, I'm not a big fan of math. Not as much anymore, but you know, things always come natural, or it's like riding a bike type shit. Give me the fucking textbook and give me 5 minutes or 10 minutes, and I can teach myself everything in a book enough to be able to teach the person. But tutoring with math, with writing papers, also have writing services if you need a nigga to write a paper. Also,
just
yeah,
it's just a creative outline.
right. And yeah, so like right now I got a homegirl. I'm helping her write her research paper for her class, 20-page research paper. So, you know, I go once to twice a week and we'll do work together, and I help her think through her thoughts. I give her ideas. She gives me, we bounce ideas, you know. But yeah, I'm quite the scholar, if I say so myself.
Did you go to college?
Yeah, I just graduated from Georgia State with a degree in African American Studies.
Shout out to the college going folks, because after high school, I was like, well, I don't know what the fuck, just step in and I don't really care. I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out here. I was done.
I feel it. Nah, that's real.
School took a very hard mental. Yeah, nah, man. I'm surprised I made it out. So congratulations on graduating.
Thank you. I mean, yeah, it's not for everybody. One of my homies, one of the smartest niggas I know, he stopped going at 16 and taught himself the shit that he wanted to learn. But just because of like the life and shit, he's actually about to go back to get his GED right now. So, you know who you are. I'm very proud of you, my brother.
Oh,
yeah.
Black men supporting black men. I love it. Wait, is he black?
He is.
Okay. Black men supporting black men. I love it. You have to make sure we have a very well diverse cast and guests and things of that nature. I ain't got no white friends per se. I think I got one, and her name Caroline. And that's probably a fucking.
I got a head full of white friends. I love all people, but I love my people, our people the most. Not the most, but especially. But yeah, I got some white friends. I got some Latino friends. I got some Asian friends. You know, I try to just be a creature of love if I can, you know. It's vibes, man.
That's how I do. Every day I just learn more and more. I'm not a people person, and it's weird because people think that I am, and yeah, no, bro. I've had the same like 4 friends for the past fucking 10 years. But damn, man. So like, are you working on anything right now, like creative wise?
Currently I am in the beginning processes of shooting some music videos for some songs that are already released. And I am also working on the finishing touches for like my debut mixtape, Coley the Mixtape. I've been rapping for some years, but I still haven't dropped like my first official project yet.
Body of art.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, me neither, bro.
My magnum opus up until this point.
Yeah, me neither. In a second, this interview is gonna get fucking real.
Okay.
Are you prepared for that?
I hope.
I hope.
Okay.
You don't have to answer if you don't like want to.
Okay.
But if you don't, you're gonna look like a bitch. No, I'm playing. Okay. I would never emasculate your manhood like that.
Okay.
Pinky swear.
Okay.
I did that so backwards.
Yeah,
You're supposed to do the thing behind your back and cross your fingers when you do the pinky swear. It's not.
You're supposed to?
Yeah, you're supposed to cross your fingers when you're trying to lie about the pinky swear.
Yeah, that's a rule of pinky swear.
Yeah, when you lying, you supposed to go behind your back and cross your fingers and then do the pinky swear. You didn't know that? I wonder how many people don't lie on their pinky swear with you and you
Right,
didn't even
and
know
I
it.
had no clue.
Damn,
Nah,
that's
facts.
fucked up.
Nah. Okay, what's your question? Or where's the interview going? Let's
I
do
don't
it.
know if I want to go there just yet.
Oh, okay.
I got a lot of time left, so I'm trying to drag this one out. No, I'm playing. I like that leg extension though. Last girl to break your heart.
Oh.
Cause I feel like listening to your music, there's a lot of backtracked emotions there.
I'm a pretty angry person.
Why are you angry, Coley?
I'm just angry at the world for the most part. I mean, I love the world, but I don't really love the world. I love the people of the world. But I don't know, I'm angry at the world. Last girl that broke my heart. I'll say the anger, underlying, I'm honestly, I'm this being of love, but I'm honestly one of the angriest people that I know.
You're such a teddy bear.
Yeah, thank you. I just try to, that's what, I don't know, I just try to put it out in my music. I need to find other outlets as well, but
I could hear that because you speak very calmly, but then when you rap, it's like fuck a nigga die, y'all.
Literally, no, very literally. But last girl to break my heart.
Is she a reason for so much of your anger?
More than likely, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna say no names. It was high school shit.
What?
That was,
you still tripping off some high school?
It's not that I'm
thinking
tripping
this is
off some
recent.
high school shit, but I mean, shit affects you for life. Childhood shit affects the person that we are in adulthood. So, that was my first time being vulnerable emotionally in a relationship, and I don't know, I'm still learning and discovering things about myself that have happened in response to, and I'm also still unpacking,
You know what I think is fucked up?
What?
Women will always be like, oh, he doesn't talk to me, or like, I don't know what he be going through because he just don't want to express himself. And then it's like when men express themselves and they open up and they create a space to like feel like they can be open with their girl about the shit. First argument, well, motherfucker, that's why you used to piss in the bed when you was 10. Like, bitch,
Yeah.
I told you that in confidence.
Right.
Like, I feel like women as a whole, this is not nothing about black women or Hispanic, like none of that. Just women as a whole, as a species, tend to create this space where they make a nigga feel like he can be himself completely, and then they throw it up in his face, which makes y'all shut down. And then the next bitch is like, why you don't talk to me?
Right.
Like, it's like a never ending cycle. Bitches, stop doing that shit, man. Fuck. Y'all make it hard for a real nigga to goddamn, because then nigga get mad at me, I be thinking I did something. And it ain't even me, he just broke. Fuck. Anyways. So, my next hard-hitting question.
Mm-hmm.
We have a mutual friend by the name of TR3.
Mm-hmm.
And he dropped a song called Suicide is Weak.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think about that song?
First things first, I have a top rappers list of. I'm a very meticulous person, and I have a lot of thoughts in my head. So sometimes I need to like create lists and shit like in my phone, so I don't just be thinking about this shit. I have like space to put it. First things first, TR3 is number 1 on that rappers list as of right now. So that's.
Am I on the list? I'm very narcissistic, if you can't tell.
Honestly, I didn't have you on the list, but you will be on the list. So, like, look, sometimes I will literally forget about. I know like over 100. Like, it's the top 50, and it's very. I'm just trying to. It's very meticulous. People move up and down every day. And look, this is my opinion. Fuck like. Who the fuck cares about my opinion? Well, I do, but.
Thank you.
But,
I give a fuck.
Yeah, no, you'll be on the top rappers list, definitely. I have a top rappers list, top artist list, top poet list, top writers list, top musicians list, bro. I'm all about art and shit, so I'm very meticulous with how I just keep shit in my head. But no, I love the song.
Do you have a personal experience with the situation?
I've I still contemplate suicide. I think about death often. I'm a pretty I don't want to say a pretty dark person, but we all have dark thoughts. Yeah, I've definitely contemplated suicide. I used to self-harm when I was in high school. This was after that relationship with that girl who broke my heart, or really during and because of, she was the one that introduced me to those ideas.
Why
and
I
stuff.
kill that bitch?
Right, but no, please don't. I try my hardest. I try my hardest not to wish death on nobody.
Not in real life, like mentally. How this fucking show is gonna get me implicated one day, and I know it. I just fucking know it. They're gonna be like, yeah, she says shit like that all the time, and pull up hood colors in court.
Right. Be careful what you say. Nah, facts. Fuck all of them.
I'm not finna say.
But no, yeah. Suicide is a decision. It may not be. I personally don't think it's ever the right decision. But I also, understand the realities of like chemical imbalances and depression. Like literally, depression runs in my family on my mom's side. I have a handful of family members, both on my mom and dad's side, who have killed themselves. I understand why somebody would be in a space to think that. Do I agree with the choice? Maybe not. But who am I to give a fuck about what somebody else is doing? Unless I love them, right?
If you or anyone is contemplating checking up out of this thing early, there's information below for you to call, to reach out to somebody if you need to talk to somebody. Because, bro, let me tell you, I personally, have had this situation. So, yeah, that shit fucks you up, G. Yeah. I'm understanding to a point, but, that don't make it hurt less, if that makes sense. So, if ain't nobody told you today, my nigga, all you weird niggas that be in the comments, I know I don't be responding to y'all, all y'all females that hate me for no reason, or be in the comments trying to shoot your shot, whatever the case may be, bruh. Take this in, okay? Embrace it. I love you. I love you. You got a purpose. You just got to figure out what it is, my dog. And the shit not easy. This little life shit, this matrix, this fucking board game that we're in, all these fucking moving chess pieces, shit's not easy. Shit doesn't get any easier. And those type of situations, those type of decisions do not make it easy for the people that really love you and care about you. So, if didn't nobody tell you today, my dog, I love you, G. But, shit.
What else is on the agenda that is in your mind?
I'm trying to think, because, you're such a... I feel like you're a very private person. Even as open as you are, there's still so much to unpack. I don't know. I did not want to come into this thing asking you, generic questions. Say, relationship, be a rapper. How old are y'all? When's your birthday?
Mm-hmm.
What's your zodiac?
Right.
Everybody's so fucking big on astrology all of a sudden. Everybody want to follow the stars to see Jesus. But, what is your zodiac, actually?
Taurus, the May 14th.
Okay, birthday coming up.
Yeah, I have a Taurus sun.
Nope.
Aries
no.
moon.
Nope. Nope, because a bitch out there is gonna look up your chart. Nope.
What?
Shut your mouth.
They can't look up my chart
Hey,
unless
dude.
they got other information. But
Hey man, you don't
you're
know
right.
what lanes bitches go to try to find the shit.
You're right.
Just don't even put it out. Hell no, cuz just he's a tourist. That's it.
That's it.
That's what you need to know.
That's all.
So what do we have to look forward to from Mr. Xavier in the near future besides this
Magnum opus. Yeah. Which means like an artist's like grand creation, their work.
I know what it means.
Oh,
I
my
just
bad.
said
Okay.
it backwards.
Got you.
Damn,
Yeah.
I'm a little illiterate.
My bad. You ain't dumb.
Can't say the R word.
Yeah, it's okay. It slipped out earlier. It's all good.
It did.
It did. It certainly did.
Damn.
Like at the very beginning.
I just don't understand who made it a bad word.
I don't necessarily think it's a thing about making something a bad word. It's more so that's life. That's society. You know, social norms change over time. The way humans, especially Americans, assign ideas, symbols, values to words and everything, it fucking evolves. So
I just feel like somebody woke up one day and was like, yeah, no, like, you can't fucking say that. Like, that's so fucked up, and that's not even something that you should say to someone. There are really mentally disabled people out here, and, like, I don't say it to mentally disabled people because you can't help that you have, like, a defect or something like
Right.
that. But if you're doing dumb shit, my niggas, you's retarded. Like, I'm gonna get canceled my first week of fame. I already know it because
they gonna go look up everything.
Yeah, they're pulling all the interviews. Like, this bitch is ruthless. Get her out of here. It's canceled. I don't give a fuck long as them checks keep rolling in.
Fuck you, man.
But yeah, what do we have to look forward to besides you?
Besides the mixtape, besides these little music videos, I got like 3 EPs that are already done. It's just about, you know, rollouts for now. So expect to see just a lot more of me, Coley Xavier, ColeyXavier.
That's on all.
That's streaming platforms. That's social media. that's Cash App. That's the, you put Gmail at the end. That's the Zelle. You know. Yeah. Just hit me up.
Just in case you want to bless my boy.
You know, all blessings are welcome. As long as they come with good intent. And even if it ain't, I'm transmuting that shit.
Yeah. Well, you guys, this has been another episode of Hood Colors. I hope you enjoyed it. It's your girl, Blue Cocaine. Got my boy, Coley Xavier. Thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you.
That bitch boy from the other day can never take my job. You see how well I do this? That's that on that. Stay in your lane and have a great day.